Hello, I am going to be playing this cool, fun game called Cell Lab. Now, Cell Lab is a game where you can create a unique cell and that can transform into other cells. It's kind of interesting, and it's also weird at the same time. You have to like play it yourself to really figure it out. So I'm going to start a new plate because this is going to be showing you my creations and the creations that I've discovered, just from random mutations from a bunch of stuff. So this part of the game, it's just trying to figure out how it's going to be. We don't want mutations. Everything else should be fine though. I mean, I'm gonna do that anyways, so you know. Yeah, looks good. Let's go to the microscope. Now the microscope is dynamic, and you can also place little cells. Ain't that neat? And so we're gonna go to the genome, and this is the genome. We've got a bunch of complicated stuff. Now, I had to figure this out over the course of like a couple of tries to figure everything out, but I did eventually get it, and when I did, came up with this, and yeah, it works. So let's go see that, how it works right here. Damn. Okay. Now this is as basic as a cell I can make, and I mean it's cool, but it's not the best I have. So we're gonna sterilize. We're gonna put another one in there. Now this time, this guy makes 3. And what's important about this one is that this thing, keratinocyte, prevents attacks from other cells, any kind of attack, except for, I think, viruses, like actual viruses. And so this one will protect me, obviously. So let's see how that works. Now, this cell does take a little time to really get going, but once it starts, it does not stop. It refuses to stop. So I'm gonna speed it up for a second. Ooh, there we go. Now, I think we might have, no, we haven't reached the max cell count yet, but we're quickly climbing. It's a matter of seconds. There it is, right there. That's a lot of cells. That's a lot of cells. So let's, sterilize, and look at my other one. Now this is, let's try this one. Now this one would damage the keratinocyte. Well, it would damage like the normal cells, but it will not damage the keratinocyte. Therefore, it can stick to it and still not be destroyed. But it can also damage other cells that don't have the keratinocyte. I don't care how it's spelled, it's how I'm spelling it, so therefore it is. Now, this one is much the same, but it can't, hold on, let's take the flagellum 1, for example. Now, we have this. Now we're gonna load in number 2. And let's start around here. Now he's gonna feed off of the cells around him and make little other cells, which is important because these bastards are going to grow pretty fast. Now, their numbers do dwindle in the beginning, but as there's more cells to be fed on, they can eventually multiply, as seen right here. Now there's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of these guys, now like 13, but they are thinning out the numbers as there's like, yeah, there's the initial explosion of cells, but then you get to the, you know, the stage where things kind of calm down, and this is where the cell right here starts to flourish, really, and well, everything else has to, you know, it's all an atmosphere. It's all a place that is controlled by these guys, and it needs to be in balance, so to speak. So let's look at different cell. This cell requires light. Now, in order to get the light, we need, where is it? Light amount, right here. Tear up the range. There you go. No, I need to I need to sterilize. Alright, so let time pass, even though I don't need to. Probably wanted to do it on a high, I guess. And we stick it up here. And there. Go in. Now, these guys, or the one I highlighted right now, those guys will stick to anything, and even the wall. So that's important because of later levels in the game. Now, what I'm doing right now is just introducing you to my creations. That's all I'm doing. Next episode, I'm going to actually play in the game. So let's go on to the next one. Now, soon we'll get to the ones where I didn't actually. I'm not sure how that. Oh yeah, that was. Yeah, whatever. Now this is a random creation that I had nothing to do with. See, now in this game, you can actually create your own things without even touching it. And that's what this one was. Me not even touching the damn thing, and it created something like this. I mean, it's kind of useless, but it's functional, and that's all that matters in this game. If you can create a function out of uselessness, basically, it's perfectly fine. Now look at these. They look utterly just disgusting. Disgusting. But the fact that they are here means that they're important. That means that shit can happen. Now, I'm going to quickly go through the other ones that are random. Right here. Now this one, I guess I should just show you. Oh, fuck. Oh. And do that. Did that? Yeah, what the fuck. No. Here we go. Slow observe. Now these guys are pretty weird, and they're different from the other guys because, not just because they're brown, it's that, you know, they form in better clumps. They're better than the other one because they don't use as many flagella as the other ones. So that's good. It's very good. Now, the stuff and Virosite stuff is unique because it comes from an actual scenario, and we want to sterilize it. You might have to incubate for this one. So this one is unique because it actually makes a membrane. Look at that. Look at that. Made a goddamn membrane. It's freaking awesome. Might have been too fast, but try it again. And fast, and then observe. So these guys actually make a membrane out of the Kerosite. And it's amazing. I like it. And I've never seen anything like it in this game so far. And I've almost beat it. But, yeah. Virosite, you know, it's just a virus. What else? What else? Random for... yeah, this one's stupid, but... I mean, I guess I can show it for the last one. Speed it up. Observe, and then... Because I must have kept it because it worked, right? I mean... I mean, granted, it's spreading, but it looks very clumpy, and I don't like it. Alright guys, so this is going to be the end of this video. The next video will be an actual gameplay segment, so I'll be seeing you guys later.